Welcome to R&D Tactical. Before you hit the range, we'd like to take a couple of minutes to review a few rules and policies that must be followed at all times. We want everyone to have a great experience and lots of fun while out on our range, but first and foremost, the safety of our guests and our staff is our #1 priority. Always treat firearms as if they are loaded. Hearing and eye protection must be worn at all times. Your slides should be locked back to the rear with no magazine inserted unless you're in the shooting booth and ready to fire. Those of you that are shooting revolvers, please ensure that your cylinders are open. Ensure your firearm's muzzle is pointed downrange at all times. If you've got an issue with your firearm, do not bring it into the lobby. Leave it in the booth, muzzle pointed downrange, and see an employee for assistance. You'll notice a yellow line in each booth. This is the firing line. Should an object fall beyond this line, do not attempt to retrieve it. Again, ensure your firearm is unloaded, muzzle pointed downrange, and see a range employee for assistance. You're welcome to bring your own targets, but they must be the standard size of 24 by 36 in order to fit our cardboard hangers. Of course, we appreciate you helping to support the range and encourage our customers to purchase from the wide variety of targets that we carry here in our store. When setting up your target, please make sure that the top of the target is below this line. This helps protect our equipment and make sure that our ceilings aren't shot up. We have 12 25-yard shooting lanes with bullet-resistant paneling. We have electronic keypads that are very easy to use. To set your target out to 3 yards, you press 3 and the check mark, and your target will go out 3 yards. To retrieve the target, you press 0 and the check mark, and your target will be returned. When you're done with your shooting session, please clean up your brass with the provided brooms and dustpans. Place your spent casings in the brass buckets, garbage in the trash cans, and any cardboard targets can be brought up front for recycling. A standard 1-hour session is $16. You can share your booth with a second shooter for an additional $8. Please keep track of your own time. If you go over, you will be charged for the extra time spent out on our range. If you shoot more than once or twice a month, you'll probably want to consider purchasing one of our membership programs. One of our associates can provide more information if you're interested. By now, you've probably already completed our range waiver. However, if you have anyone in your party between the ages of 12 and 17, you must also sign the parental agreement prior to them entering the range. For safety reasons, children under the age of 12 cannot enter the shooting range. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday, 9 to 6:30, Saturday, 9 to 4:30, and Sunday from 10 to 3:30. We also host a bowling pin tournament the first and third Mondays of each month. If you've never participated in one of these, I would highly recommend it. Please see a staff member for more information. In addition, we host a ladies-only event on the second and fourth Mondays of each month. Again, please see one of us if you'd like more information. In closing, we really do want everyone to have a fun and safe experience here at R&D. From time to time, we witness actions that are simply unsafe. Understand that the employees here at R&D also serve as our range masters. This means that they have final say over who may or may not use our facilities and what you may or may not do while in our facilities. The following are just a few of our rules. While inside our range, you may not draw your weapon from a holster. You may not fire more than one weapon at a time. You may not shoot across and into another shooter's lane. And you are required to maintain a controlled pace when firing your weapon. These rules apply to everyone inside of our facility. If at any time you're given an instruction from one of our staff members, you are required to follow it immediately. Regardless of whether you agree with it or not, and regardless of who let you do it previously, or whatever range you previously visited, or whatever training or certifications you possess. Safety is our #1 priority, and as with many other shooting ranges, the buck stops with our range master. That said, if you're given an instruction and you fail to obey the range master or argue with the range master in any way, you will be asked and required to leave the premises immediately. This doesn't happen very often, and we don't like doing it. But again, safety is our top priority. Should the need arise, you may submit comments, feedback, or complaints in writing, and they will be individually reviewed by the ownership team. Thank you for visiting R&D Tactical. Shoot safe and shoot often.